So right now we are receiving a lot of information. Our crowns are opening and a lot of codes are coming in right now. And what is a code? I was just contemplating this. What is a code? Well, a code is a carrier of information. It's a carrier and it's a protector of information as well. So within that code that carries information, that holds information that we have stored for ourselves as souls to pick up along our journey when the time is right, it's also got a protective layer over it, i.e. it's also got a lock, right? So this code, whilst we can bring in these codes, they might not activate straight away. And when does a code activate? Well, it activates when our vibration and frequency move to a certain level. Well, that's in simplistic terms, right? So we might have some codes within us that have yet to activate because we're not vibrating at a level to get access to that information. Because if we got access to that information too soon, let's say, when we hadn't spiritually matured, emotionally matured, got to a certain level of understanding and mastery in our lives, then we might not use that information in a way of integrity, in the way that it needs to be used. We might misuse the information. We might cause more harm than good with that information. So we have to be vibrating at a certain level in order to activate those codes. So those codes may start to come in, and we carry codes already within our energetic system, but these codes might start to download into us from our higher selves, from our spirit team, but we might not activate them straight away. They might be just getting ready and stored, finding their way into the body and being stored for a time of activation when our vibration is at level that it activates. But also when it comes to codes, we might be vibrating high enough, we might be at that level to activate that code, but there's another layer on certain codes where they're also in time capsules where they're not coded to open up to us until the collective is at a certain level, because the collective can't receive that information. So that's to stop us from being burdened with that information, right? So imagine receiving information from your higher self and it being activated within you, and it's just so major, but you just can't. And that this does happen, right? It does happen. Sometimes we're asked to hold this information as well until we're told, right now the time we can release it. But there's also lots of coded information that's not going to activate in a time capsule until it's getting to the time where the collective are ready to hear it. Because as humans, we want to share information. As we share information, we're connecting to each other. We want to share truths that come into our field, especially these higher truths that come in. So whilst these codes can be coded to go off when our vibrations at a certain level, there's also extra layers to that. So it can be that they go off when the collective are ready, so we're not burdened with holding those codes. So right now, when I was meditating a few days ago, I could just feel these codes. It felt like pain energy just dripping into the head. Right now, these codes, our crowns are being massively activated. Codes are coming in, so you really need to ground. I'm going out into nature every single day. I'm out in the woods by me. I've got my feet on the ground. We need to ground, because otherwise you're going to feel trapped in a lot of energy in the mind, because there's so much information coming in. You're going to feel overwhelmed. But if you get into nature, it's going to help you bring that information to the body, because the information, the codes that are coming in, are not meant to stay in the head. They're meant to find their place into the body. They're meant to be stored and processed and activated at the right time. And some of that will be getting activated instantly as you're receiving the information, and some of it will be coming in. It won't be ready to be completely shared right now, because you need to sort it, harmonize it, and then you'll be ready to bring through that message. So get out into nature, understand what's happening right now, I just wanted to share this quick message that was coming through, that I was asked to share about these codes that are coming in right now.